I guess when I became conscious, what irritated me in the federal prison after I became conscious, I want to state that for the record. After I became conscious, after I understand the real struggle of my people, after I understood the sacrifices that a lot of black people made in this society or in America, or throughout history period, for that matter. And once I began to understand and become more conscious and wiser, what began to irritate me was how it seemed like every other race within the prison system or within the prison, particular prisons or the prison system as a whole, it's like every other race, no matter where they was from, they stuck together. So when I became conscious and I noticed how we as the blacks within the prison system or within different prisons, we always was divided. We always was divided by some means, by either the gang, culture, what city you was from, what state you was from, what block you from, what hood you from. We were just so divided by so many different means. Even with religion, you have the Sunni Muslim, Nation of Islam, the Moorish Americans, the Christians. And all these people are blacks. Majority blacks attending these services. We still divided. It was never I never really found one thing that brought us all together as one. I never could really figure out that one element that all connected us, which I knew what one element it was, but it still didn't seem to connect us. And that one element was that it was the majority of us in these federal prisons. It was the majority of us that was suffering up under the 1994, 1995 crime bill written by now President Biden and passed into law by Mr. Bill Clinton. So we was connected by our skin color alone. We was connected by so many means. It was so many ways we were connected that the one connection we needed, or we still need and do need, not just in federal prison, but also in society, was the unity cord. We just didn't have the unity cord. We had every other cord. We just didn't have that one cord that could plug into the socket and just unify us. And I could never just figure that out. What would unify us? And what must happen for us all to just come together? I think that's what began to irritate me in federal prison. And I began to fight against that. I began to fight against that. And the way I began to fight against that, because in federal prison, everybody have you identify by your last digit of your number. So for me, it was 026. So 026 basically meaning you got your case in the Midwest, in Illinois somewhere. 424 mean you from the Midwest, you got your case in Illinois, particularly Chicago. So I fought against that. I began to fight against that by ways of, a guy would come off the bus and his number could be, 682. I wouldn't know where he was from, and I wouldn't even care where he was from. I, tell him, hey, whatever you need, I have a bag upstairs for you. Come get you some soap, toothpaste, some soups. It depends on what size shoes you wear. I can get you a pair of shoes. It didn't matter to me where you was from. I identified you as a black man, or I just identified you as a man that had now into the struggle that I had been in for many years. And And through my struggle, I understood what, when the person come in, I understand what they now need and what they, how they see it when they enter prison. Because I went through that struggle. So when I meet a person that's just coming into prison, I know, you know, I know what they're searching for. I know what they need. Because I once needed it. So I'm able to offer it or keep it handy.